Good morning and good afternoon. We are all on a journey with this Pittsburgh Steelers team, and it's not always going to be pretty. There will be some nice things there, but it's going to be a long journey, but I believe that we will get there. All of this and more right here on Steel City News. Welcome to Steel City News. After a loss to the Miami Dolphins with a score of 10 Steelers, 16 Dolphins, there is a divide amongst many on Kenny Pickett as a starting quarterback and the coach's ability to call plays. What we are seeing in these games is not a coaching issue, at least not at this point. This is a process to develop this team, and it's not going to look pretty. If one of those 4 picks was actually caught, we may not even be having this conversation. There are big plays that are being missed, and those are growing pains. This Steelers team has had only good things to say about the coaching staff. Should we just give the Steelers a break and focus on what they can do better? The Steelers were not taking the chances that they are taking now, those risky plays in the beginning of the season, and now we're seeing some bold plays. Some of them work out, but as we have seen in this game, many also get intercepted or fell altogether. At least they are taking chances. As time goes on, I believe that we will see more of those risky, bold chances work out. Kenny still has a lot to learn at this pro level of game speed. He needs to learn to think faster and get the ball out of his hands faster. He had over 3 seconds snap to throw time at Pitt, and that is pretty slow for the NFL. He did improve that though, but not consistently enough. The speed and power of the NFL defense is much more significant than what he got used to in college. He has a lot to learn and adapt to. Kenny Pickett just needs more time to adapt, and the desire for immediate gratification is causing many to question him and his abilities. I was even questioning his play in the previous game before he went out, and after seeing Mitch in there, Mitch did perform better, and that's expected because Mitch is not a rookie. He is a veteran quarterback with lots of experience. Much of this depends on what the goal is for the season, a winning season versus finding out if Kenny Pickett is the quarterback that so many want him to be. It's going to take the entire season to really gauge that realistically. If his development and audition for the franchise quarterback spot is priority, then he will play the rest of the season. If the goal is just winning, then Mitch may be back in there at some point if Kenny doesn't produce wins. These are lots of good questions for Coach Mike Tomlin. What is the priority? It doesn't look like you can have both at this point. Plus, letting Kenny develop will lead to better draft picks and will benefit the Steelers' build. Back to the coaching question. Many of the players have told us that it is the players' lack of execution of plays that are there. They keep defending the coaching staff, and I agree with them at this point. I know Chase Claypool wants more go balls. It just comes down to what the goal is this season. I also think that you can't just come out and blame the coaches because it takes 2 to tango in this game. The coaches need to learn the players' capabilities and actual limitations, and I believe they're still trying to figure that out. It takes time to rebuild a team, and it doesn't happen in one season or overnight. Kenny Pickett is just learning, and since he is a rookie, we should give him a break and let him learn from his mistakes. And yes, there have been many, and I do believe that there have been many good things in his performance that indicates that he is something special. And once those mistakes are minimized, he will do what we hoped he would be. I still like the fact that when he does speak after a game, he knows exactly what he should be doing and what did transpire. He knows his mistakes and owns them. I'm still impressed with the way he carries himself and doesn't make excuses. To me, that is not only a leadership quality, but self-awareness, and that is important, and it's important to have that, and it'll allow him to learn from his mistakes and hopefully develop into that franchise quarterback that the Steelers obviously want him to become. Coach Tomlin has been clear that he doesn't want to go back and forth. Coach Tomlin also said after making Kenny Pickett the starter that he will not be grading Kenny Pickett on a curve. I've said it before. How can you not grade Kenny Pickett on a curve? He is a rookie quarterback in the toughest league on the planet. I'm not giving up on Kenny Pickett yet. He has a lot to learn, and I want to see what he learns from those game day mistakes. What are your thoughts on this situation? Should the Steelers just focus on Kenny Pickett's development or winning games this season? Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell if you want up-to-date Pittsburgh Steelers news, analysis, information, and sometimes just talk. Thanks for watching.